Good evening, all, and welcome to the Tactical Devils' watch-along for the Netherlands against Norway. The game is already started. As you can see, we have a new match timer. You can see the scores, you can see the time, and you can try to follow along on the watch-along. So I hope everybody is on. I see people have tuned in. I see Tom Porter in the chat. Big up, Tom Porter. Good to see you. Big up, Tom Porter. Glad to be back. So, guys, we are playing against Netherlands. As you can see, I'm Norwegian. Stu is not in orange, although I dressed him up on the thumbnail. I don't know. I took a little bit of artistic freedom on that one.
You did. You didn't look good. I've got one of those days today.
Well, that's good. That's good. Guys, I hope you're well. Is everybody synced up with the timer? I think we are a little bit behind you guys if you're watching the game live, but you know, it is what it is. So let's just try to do the best out of it. So when it comes to Norway, there's no Erling Haaland, Brett Haaland.
Yeah.
He's injured apparently, and the same goes for Martin Ødegaard. So tonight's captain is none other than my favorite player, Sander Berge, in the midfield. I don't know.
Who knows it's your favorite player, I wonder. Let's put a poll out in the field. What's Jarvis's actually standout for me is Strand Larsen's in, isn't he?
Yeah. Because he plays for Wolves. Your second team, or not even second team, but your closest team to your
He's Crystal Palace now.
Yeah. It's true. I can't even keep up. You know, I'm still on Spanish time after being away for so long. For guys who want to watch the game, the game is on. Is it Amazon Prime UK?
Yeah, pay-per-view in the UK. $2.49 on Amazon in the UK. We're slightly ahead here in the UK. It's a nightmare, all these friendlies.
Yeah,
of course, England are playing tonight as well.
The stream buffers sometimes when you stream, and it's best for like watching it on linear TV for me.
Yeah,
I'm watching it also.
But obviously, Norway home team. It's strange, isn't it? Obviously, Norway. We've got the UK, England are playing tonight. We're playing. If he's in, Agate's Uruguay. So, but free kick.
Right. You're right.
I don't know where you are, Reijnders.
Yeah, it's right, Reijnders.
Yeah. They've just missed by looks of it. Is that Van der Ven? Look at Reijnders.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one.
It's a big miss. That is. Oh, it's a good header actually.
Yeah, it's when Van der Ven, the Spurs scummer, just headed over the goal.
Oh, look, the big frauds in there as well. Virgil van, what's his name? Can't remember what's his name. Virgil van someone. He's in there.
Van Dijk.
Yeah, well, if that's what you want to call him, bless him. Anyway, Cortada.
Everybody, I hope some Dutch people also tune in to watch this. So, you know, maybe we are a little bit biased because I'm Norwegian and he's not even Dutch. He's British, English. So
we did get that, didn't we, from the sporting fans?
Bear in mind, we're not here to slag any of the Dutch. I love the Dutch. I love the tulips. I love the windmills. I love the Van Gogh and all of this. So, you know, you can't take me on having any agenda against the Dutch. Besides, they playing against Norway tonight. So it is what it is. Guys, get your comments in. I want to see who's here. I want to see who's tuned in. We have 30 people watching already. I know it's been a while, so YouTube will probably treat us very harsh tonight because we haven't been live for 10 days or something. Yeah, I've been away in Spain on Costa del Sol or Blanco. What's it called?
Costa Blanco. I've been working hard. I was at I had to go to a black tie event last night. In the end, it was a bit strange, but
yes, I saw the picture. You look sharp, Stu.
Yeah,
look
thank you.
Look like kind of a little bit of James Bond.
Well, one was trying, and I think I pulled it off. But we went to Manchester Airport and on the hangars, and the very last Concorde that flew, our beloved Queen, was hanging right above us. It was unbelievable. I mean, the full Concorde, the full Concorde itself. So we went on it. We were given a tour of Concorde, tour of the cockpit, and they gave us the history, told us how fast it would fly. That particular one broke the record. That was a tremendous night. Really, really good night. And then I got down and did a bit of dad dancing to finish the evening off. So had to rush back today because we got family commitments and all that kind of nonsense. We got blinds being delivered. Oh dear, ready to be fitted.
Oh, okay.
We've got loads going on at the minute, so it's all good. It's all good, old friend.
Loads are going on. So I see Johnny Komoda's tuning in. Big up, John. Hey, good to see you. I hope you're well. I hope you're watching the game with us, or you're probably watching the England game. So if any one of you guys are watching the England game, keep us updated with the scores in the live chat. I would like to hear the result of that one. Historiens gang 19. Big up. The histories.
We don't hate anyone.
No. Well, it could easily happen because I saw France playing yesterday, and they looked fantastic.
They smashed Brazil, didn't they? 3-1.
Yeah. So for me, they are right now the biggest favorite in the World Cup on form. You know, they have a tremendous team, and Norway up against France, and we have the best team of Africa, Senegal, in our group. So 1 point, maybe 3 points. I think we will go through, hopefully, but I think we'll end in the first playoff round. But for us, Norway, we haven't been qualified since we were these shirts, I believe, and that was in 1998. Last time we were up in France.
So where their shirts from? Wow.
It's an old one. It's an old one. I couldn't actually. That's why I was a little bit late. I was looking for my new shirt. With the blue, in the middle and white and red. But I don't know where it is. So.
Oh well, you look great anyway, pal. Oh, Virgil's having a whinge about something. I'm not quite sure what. He doesn't seem happy at the moment. Nor is Gakpo. Gakpo doesn't seem happy.
And guys, I want you to pay a little bit of special attention to Norway's fullback Julian Ryerson. I think he's been incredible in the Bundesliga this season. I think he's up to 12, 15 assists or something so far in the Bundesliga. So he's doing really, really well. And we were actually linked with him with Man United. So yeah.
I think strap in come May, Joe. We're going to be linked with every single player on the face of the planet. I think come May.
Yeah, we could actually do a daily show, 2-hour show, just talking about transfers if you like to now.
Oh. I think we will be. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Here we go. Norway 1-2. Oh, finish. Oh dear me.
Stu, you will have to pause it for 5 seconds and then. Live again.
Because it's a purchase one.
If possible.
Yeah, I can't pause it because it's a bought one. It says pause is unavailable.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll just have to. Okay, so what time are you on now?
I'm on 11:41. So I'm 20 seconds ahead of you.
There's no timer. They're just showing a rerun of Cody Gakpo's shot, and Sander Berge fantastically blocked it with his bum.
Yes.
So I'm on 12:17 right now.
I haven't got. They're showing a replay now for me.
Okay. So
Gakpo's just gone like that.
I just
12, 14, 16, 17, 18. 12:20.
Okay, so I will just wait, and you see probably the corner is taken right now, and Reijnders is getting pushed by Oscar Bob, who's the Fulham player, is playing. We haven't gone through the Norwegian team, so let's talk a little bit about the lineup. So for Norway, we have Ørjan Nyland, the goalkeeper, is in the goal. We have Ryerson on right back. Ayer, the Brentford player, as the right centre-back, this Hegem, who's the left centre-back, and Møller Bolfi, the guy who plays for Wolves, none other, ironically.
Yes.
And on the right wing, Norway plays with Oscar Bob, the Fulham player, Sander Berge, and Patrick Berg, the guy you know from the Bodø/Glimt, the little maestro, number 7. And you have Oscar Sheldrup, who's the right winger. I don't know much about him. Antonio Nusa is probably injured because he usually plays. And up front, we play with Strand Larsen and Sørloth. So, a couple of good names, but we have a lot of injuries. Talking about Haaland and Ødegaard mainly, but also Antonio Nusa is out of the game. When it comes to the Dutch team, in goal, they have Verbruggen, Dumfries, Van Hekke, Van Dijk, and Van der Ven. And in the midfield, they have Gravenberch and a young guy called Smith. He's playing tonight because what's the name of the guy who was linked to Man United? Frankie de Jong is injured.
Frankie, who's he? Never heard of him. Never heard of Frankie de Jong.
And also Reijnders plays in the midfield. They have Koopmeiners. They have Gakpo on the left, and Malen playing as the striker. Yeah. So it's a good team. Apparently, seeing Seedorf on the pitch.
So they've got bench-wise, they've got a good bench. They got the legend that is Wout Weghorst. He's on the bench. Yeah, Xavi Simons is on the bench. Stefan de Vrij, Nathan Ake. Just trying to think. Frimpong's on the bench. Brian Brobby, is on the bench.
Robbie, yeah. Sunderland, the Sunderland striker.
Yeah, Hato also. Your bench. Let's have a look at your bench. Nusa. Nusa's on the bench.
We have Bjørkan, the awful defender, the left back.
Yes.
From Bodø/Glimt.
How's he made that? How's he made the Dutch? The Norwegian national team? Jesus.
Yeah, well, that's Norway for you. We don't have a massive squad. And also, you see the Bodø/Glimt defender Bjørtoft, the centre back, is on the bench. Yes. You also have the son of Eric the Viking, the Spurs goalkeeper. I don't know if you remember him at the day, Stu.
Eric
Thorstvedt.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes, I can see. Yes, sorry.
The goalkeeper. So Christian Thorstvedt, he plays in Sassuolo in France, in Italy, and he's the son of Eric the Viking.
No way. What about Bjørtoft? What's his story?
Oh no, he doesn't have a son, Fjørtoft. But you have Antonio Nusa, Leipzig winger, incredible player, but he's been struggling recently. Came back from an injury, and also you have the notorious striker from Bodø/Glimt, forward Jens Petter Hauge on the bench. So we will probably see him in that second half.
So that's Hauge. That's the Bodø/Glimt guy, right? Okay. Pedersen. He's not Morgan Gamst in disguise, is he?
No, it's not. Well, it could have been, yeah. Morgan Gamst Pedersen, if you remember him, the Blackburn, the
fantastic player. We were linked with him. We went to Blackburn. We were linked with him.
Should have come to us.
Oh, they scored.
Oh, there's a big chance. It's in front of goal.
The reason I said he'd scored, ladies and gentlemen, is because that is one abysmal miss. He should have buried it. The header across Jarvis, he should have put it away. No excuse for that miss, was there?
No. It was a big chance. A little bit of information to you guys. If you watched the timer, we are on the timer on 16:51, but I'm 20 seconds ahead of the timer. So, don't be afraid to come with any spoilers. just because of that. But there's nothing I can do. It will be reset in the second half.
That was a bad miss by Malen. Bad miss. But Haaland are on they're extremely progressive with the ball. They're passing it really nice. The pitch is slick. They're cutting through you quite easily at the moment, our friend. But it's early days. We've got 17 minutes 45. So, yeah, we're roughly about 20 seconds ahead. And they're playing some nice stuff. Is it Young Schmidt? Is it Young Schmidt in the middle of the park? God,
do you know anything about him?
Do you know what? I don't. It's my first time watching him. I was going to ask you that.
He plays for AC Alkmaar. AZ Alkmaar. Guess Smith is his name. He's 20 years. 20 years.
Is he angry? Age. Is he young and angry because he's ginger? He's an angry ginge. But is he?
Yeah.
No, he looks good. He's very good. He's a really progressive passer. Looks quite quick. Good on the ball.
He looks quite quick.
I like him. Look at him.
I like how he moves his feet.
Do you know something? Very similar to and don't laugh at me, everybody. A very young Donyell van Dijk when he was playing at Ajax. Moved the ball quickly, sharply. He wants the ball as well. I quite like the fact he wants the ball. Gakpo again. Strand Larsen is going to try and get in the game, Jarvis. If you're into your golf, by the way, Tiger Woods apparently has crashed his car yet again. Or he's been involved in a car accident yet again. I mean, crikey. How many times a year does he get into a car accident, Jarvis? He's had a few, hasn't he? He's had a few crashes, hasn't he?
I dropped out, so I didn't get what you were saying. Sorry.
I was saying that if you're a golf fanatic and you just heard the news, Tiger Woods once again has been involved in a car crash. And I say once again, and you know I'm not into golf, you lot, but is he not? Does he not get?
Is he still alive?
Well, God, somehow he's alive. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Serious fan, Bart. Big up. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. And also, Mr. Potter said England is down 1-0.
Serious Bart fan. Big news about Mo Salah. Mo Salah. What's your thoughts? We know you're a Liverpool fan. You've made it quite clear. We love having you in. I just wonder what your thoughts are about Mo Salah leaving. Or are you going to try? That looks a bit nasty injury, that just Jarvis, by the way.
Yeah.
Savold is very close, isn't he, Jarvis? I'm from his country.
Big up. Me too. I'm Northern Norwegian, by the way. So big up. Sherwold, yeah. Well, I recently, right before I went live, I watched the under-21s qualifying for the Euros. Norway against the Dutch team, and Norway won the game. That's
nasty. That is. That's a terrible tackle. That is.
What? Why?
I don't know.
He took down. It's Gakpo. He took down Wolfie. Was a cross coming in.
Yeah, Wolfie.
He was trying to clear it, but he's quite low, and Gakpo just comes in 1 second later and bashes right into him with his body, and he hits him in the head, back of his head and his neck. So
Dumfries, Jarvis, that took him out.
Was Dumfries? Okay.
22. Yeah, took him out. No, that's terrible. That is. That was an awful challenge.
That's almost a red card for me.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, that's terrible. Right on the knee, into the side of the head. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. And it's a friendly. They should behave professional, not do stuff like that.
Friendly. Yeah, it's a friendly match. These squads, the players that got into these squads are pretty much, once they're trimmed, that they're a lot of them are going. The 26 is going to be named out of these squads. I hear that Heaven. By the way, John was training with the England first team today as well.
Okay. Well, that's good news. That's great news. But the only thing I can say when the players go in tough now in this friendlies right before the World Cup is because they are trying to cement their place in the starting 11 for the World Cup, because it's a limited window. They have 2 games now to try to convince the gaffer, and so I get it in a way. Question coming in, serious fan Bart. Why do I always say serious Bart fan?
Serious fan Bart it is. I don't know.
I get it confused. I have a glitch. They're coming in and say, do you think Sverre Nypan will thrive in the Premier League?
I think eventually he will.
Not playing for City, no.
No, not straight away, I don't think. But I think eventually he will, Jarvis. I think you're going to see, providing he stays injury-free, he'll be treated probably the same as Oscar Bob that City did. And we know the talent Oscar Bob has. Fantastic footballer. Always came on, changed the game, got a nasty injury, and he was. I think he was badly treated by City, to be honest. Well, they sell him for 40 million.
Was it torn ligament or knee?
Torn ligaments, knee ligaments, and he's young enough to survive that.
Was it 12 months or something? He was out.
But he comes back, and he's, he'll do very, very well for Fulham next season.
Talking about Oscar Bob, he just came down to the byline, and no, it was actually Bjorkan, by the way. Möller-Wolf is he's in the box, taking the shot, and he scores. Fantastic! What a goal! No. It's not Hauge. It's the other guy, the Sheldrup. The guy.
Is it Sheldrup?
Yeah, the left winger. Wow,
I'm relying on you here, dude.
What a goal, guys. Ladies and gentlemen.
Off the post. Yes. So I was a little bit, just a smidgen ahead of you, wasn't I? Ooh, fantastic strike.
Wow.
Look at him here.
He drags Dumfries to his left, takes it a bit outside to his right, is inside the box, curls it around the goalkeeper, hits the post, and it goes in. What a beautiful goal. Very composed goal.
What he's done, he's used Koopmeiners beautifully there.
Is this the guy who plays for Benfica? Yeah, he's the guy who plays for Benfica.
Right. Hell of a goal.
Yeah. Sheldrup, he's a fantastic player. Yeah. He's one of Mourinho's guys.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice goal. Very nice goal. Good start.
Yeah.
Good start.
Sorry, guys, I haven't read out all your.
He isn't at the minute. Serious fan Bart. He isn't at the moment, but I think he will be. He's a very talented footballer, Nypan.
So we have to change the scoreboard.
You've done it. You just put the scoreboard up. 1-0. Fantastic.
I program it myself with using ChatGPT.
You are. I was too busy singing Under Concord, looking like James Bond, with the PPK in the shoulder holster, and you were here.
I was sitting like this for 2 hours,
and that's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it. This show functions only because of my mate on my left as I look.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
No, it's true. It functions because of you. I am.
Look at Oscar Bob dancing.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he? His hair looks much better as well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. I want to move my my iPad a little bit higher. It feels like people are just watching my.
Oh, you're watching on the iPad, are you?
Yeah.
So I've got my television right in my eye line.
Yeah, that's probably better. So if you excuse me for 2 seconds, I will try to. I'll try to fix it.
Yeah. Norway still on the edge. Oh, I'm not quite sure who got the header on that. I think it was Strand Larsen. I think he completely lost his bearings there, guys. It's not been a bad game so far. Just we obviously haven't been around, been live for a few days, so it'll be interesting to know what you guys have been up to in the chat. Are you missing Manchester United? What are you expecting when we come back? We got I think we got Chelsea, haven't we? When we're back, sorry, no, we don't. We play Friday night, a week on Friday night, I think it is. In fact, I can't even remember when we play. It's been that long. So what are you expecting? You expecting a bit of a hangover? because we haven't played for so long, are you expecting us now to go and get the 4 wins that we need out of the remaining 7 or 8 games to get Champions League football? Let us know what you think. Serious Fanbot says, is the Norway-Denmark rivalry as hostile as the one between England and Ireland? I don't know that one. You're going to have to get Jarvis to talk to you about that one. What else have we got? Sheldrup, I mean, he is from Benfica. Yeah, absolutely. Great finish. Serious Fanbot says, would you like it if the football calendar was had an uninterrupted club season, separate only window for international competitions qualifiers? I think so. I don't like the international windows anyway. There's too many competitions that you've got to qualify for. We also have the Nations League, so way too many. Serious Fanbot says, is the Norway-Denmark rivalry as hostile as the one between England and Ireland?
It's a very hostile rivalry between Denmark and Norway, I would say, always. Well, it's not from the Norwegians. It's from the Denmark's part. Back in the days, when you go to history, Denmark used to own Norway, and they gave us away to Sweden after a while. But we had the royalties and the noble people lived in Denmark.
Sorry, mate, just a good save there.
And back in the days, in the history of Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, we didn't have our own constitution, nothing. So. But after a while, we got it ourselves. But they gave us a one of the Danish prince. He became our king, and in a way, the Danes ruled Norway for still, if you go by royalties. But the thing is, the rivalry is more. The Danish people have never liked the way Norwegians play football. The Danes play very attractive football, very total football. They have strong links to the Dutch teams. Good players, Mikael Laudrup, Brian Laudrup, Jesper Olsen, Preben Elkjær. All of these.
Don't forget the greatest of all time, Preben Elkjær. Or is it the best name of all time? I can't make up my mind. Preben Elkjær in that Hummel kit. So it was dark one side.
20. Yeah, it's 20 a day.
Yeah. And he used to go off for about half an hour, didn't he, to get a puff? He was an animal, Preben Elkjær.
He was like a strong man. He was chest, He
was your silverback gorilla, wasn't he, of the Danish team?
Yeah, but the end of my story is the Danes never had a great fond of the Norwegians, and they were always like they called us something like mountains, fjällaber. Okay, I don't want to say the word, but it could for someone seems offensive. So.
Right, okay.
Well, I have always loved the Danish football team. Especially the Danish Dynamite from 1986.
The Danish Dynamite from 1986. Laudrup.
That was Laudrup. That was Elkjær and all of them. What's the guy? The midfielder, fantastic midfielder, always composed on the ball.
Jan Molby.
No, not Jan Molby, but he's also one of them. But he played for Liverpool. Yeah,
fantastic. Yeah. I mean, he was just a brilliant footballer, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Still 1-0 to Norway. Holland desperately trying to get back into this game. They really are. They're really pushing as hard as they can. But at the minute, Denmark is standing up to it, pal. Actually, I do like the way this Dutch team play football. They do strike it around. Yeah, they strike it around nice. That young Schmidt lad, I like the look of him. Then they're in here if they get it right. Oh, what a save. What a save. Yeah, from Malen.
Yeah. And by the way, he's a terrible goalkeeper. He's a terrible goalkeeper.
Where's he playing?
I think he sits on the bench in Sevilla or something.
Well, he's missed two good chances now. The Dutch striker.
Let's check. Yeah. He plays for Sevilla.
Oh, does he?
But I think he have like 2 games so far this season.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, Haaland would be disappointed, Jarvis, if they're going 1-0 down. Oh, he almost dropped it.
He has 4 matches, by the way. 4 matches,
Right.
7 goals conceded, 1 clean sheet.
It's a good save, this is, though.
Oh, yeah, it's a brilliant save.
Good save, yeah.
But he's one of those. You have that lot of goalkeepers, but on their day they are fantastic.
Yeah, it does happen, doesn't it? It usually happens when we're going for to get into the top 3 at Manchester United, and the goalkeeper will come out and be worldy. It'll be Schmeichel-esque, won't he? Just to let you know, guys, Manuel Ugarte is playing for Uruguay tonight.
Ooh.
And Vicky Witterbird, she is there at Wembley as we speak.
Oh, big up, Vicky. I hope she's enjoying herself on new Wembley. What a fantastic stadium. How many people? Is it 100,000 or 90?
About 90-odd thousand. They're huffing and puffing. They're not blowing. I'll tell you what, the Norwegian defence is not made of straw. Tonight, Jarvis. It's not made of straw.
It's a brilliant block by Ayer from the shot from Reijnders. The Dutch, it's Gakpo on the corner kick coming in, and it's cleared by, I think it's
another corner.
Yeah, Ayer again.
Yeah, it's another corner. Look at Reijnders.
Can you imagine, Stu, Christoph Ayer? He plays like on a fullback when he plays for Brentford. He's never played as a centre-back, but at the Norwegian team, he's always the centre-back.
Yeah, he's the Norwegian Dan Burn.
Yes.
He's the same.
They scored on the corner kick, and it's Dijk.
Oh, not again.
Serious fan bought. It's your man, the Liverpool guy who scored on a header from the corner kick. Where is VAR?
Yes. Can we rule it out?
We have to, because he's always pushing. There has to be something. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's a brilliant corner kick.
Oh, it's a fantastic goal.
It's a good header. It's a good header.
Fantastic goal, that is.
It's actually Sørloth who misses his man.
Jarvis, hands up, mate. That's a hell of a goal. It's
like having attackers defending in your own box. They're sloppy.
It's poor. It's poor defending, but it's a very, very good header. I mean, the keeper had
the biggest threat in the air, Van Dijk. You can't let him just stand there by him own. You have to stop his run up. You have to go into his body. You can't give him half a yard.
You want to try and do 2 things with Van Dijk. If I was marking Van Dijk there, I'd be behind him and I'd pretend to fall over and just shoulder his knees. So I put him off and on. So I tripped over in the box, ref, and try that. You've got to do all sorts of different things to do it, but you don't have Sørloth in here. You want your Ayer guy, whatever his name is, the big 6'6" defender in there, market.
The Norwegian Dan Burn, yes.
Yeah. And I meant that. Sorry, we were talking about it. I was saying the Norwegian Dan Burn. He looks like very, very similar to Dan Burn, very similar in stature. Dan Burn plays centre half and left back, or full back. So very similar in their way. But Norway have a free kick. A corner ball.
Corner coming kick. In. Yeah.
Yes.
Sørloth will do good again.
Oh, it's abysmal. It's abysmal. No. It's abysmal. That's better.
Oof.
Nicely.
Fedbergen comes out, claims it right in front of Sørloth's beautiful here.
Apparently, Jordan Henderson is the captain of England tonight, so everybody's turned off in the United Kingdom. Sorry, serious fan Bart, but I know he's
he plays for Sunderland now, so
he's a Sunderland guy. No, he's Brentford.
It's not Bart's responsibility anymore.
Yeah, he's Brentford, isn't he? Not Sunderland.
Yeah.
0-0, as we see with England.
Stu, people got to remind me to change this one every time there's a goal.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes,
let's update it.
Some guys here compare Van Dijk and Jaap Stam in terms of their quality and impact on the league. I was too young to watch Mr. Stam. Jaap Stam was, he was almost a complete defender, and it's really hard to say that, serious fan Bart, because there isn't a complete footballer. There never has been a complete footballer. But Jaap Stam was very, very close. He was big, he was strong, he was athletic, he was quick, really hard in the tackle, tough character. Chuck his hood in anywhere, but nowhere near as dangerous as Van Dijk when it comes to the opposition penalty area. I mean, Van Dijk is, I don't know what he scored this season, but his heading ability and his ability to be a nuisance from a goal-scoring threat, Jaap Stam didn't really have. To be honest, I think if it is fully deserved, I think Jarvis will admit Haaland have been by far the better team. But football's not about football. Isn't about who's the better team. Sometimes football is about who scores the more goals, and that's it. And so,
I have to say, Stu, to be honest, when it comes to Man United, when it comes to Norway, if we miss players like Nusa, Ødegaard, and Haaland, those are our guys. We are relying on them, so it's very tough for Norway to do anything. So if we can get the result in this game, deservedly or not, I would be happy.
Look, I'm with you. Look, let me just finish my Stam thoughts, and then you can do your Stam thoughts. So I think out the two, defending quality, I think Stam was better, but from an attacking stance, then I think you'll agree, Josh, Van Dijk is the better option. So that would be my take on it.
I'm very biased when it comes to this, but I'm very biased.
I get that.
For me, Jaap Stam was miles ahead of Van Dijk, but they have different qualities. And as you said, he's better attacking. And I think also Van Dijk is better reading the game and is probably more composed on the ball. But as a defender, like a hardcore defender, Jaap Stam was so much better for me personally. But I'm not trying to take away anything from Jaap Stam and what he have achieved in his career, because it's been fantastic. It's been fantastic.
Great play. We let him go earlier. Johnny K says Duncan Edwards is close. Yeah, I agree he was as close, but I don't think there's ever been one. Messi's not the complete footballer. Ronaldo.
Maradona.
Okay, sorry, Maradona. I take it back. I take it all back. No, but even Maradona had his limitations, didn't he? He wasn't great in the air.
No, he was really good in the air. He could jump. That guy could jump.
Yeah, but you wouldn't see Maradona. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I know exactly what you mean. He could jump and he could get it, but he wasn't great in the air. Andy Gray was brilliant in the air. Johnny Commode will tell you this, but he wasn't great with his feet. But he was great at diving headers and great in the air. So. A footballer, the term world class is used a lot, isn't it? It's way too much for me. And to tag a player as world class, I think you've got to have characteristics that complete the game for me. But I agree, Duncan Edwards. I'd love to know what a Duncan Edwards type player would look like today, Johnny K. If you've got any thoughts on that, pal, you can pop it in the chat. I'd love to know. Don't you rate Xabi Alonso or Salah? Or Prime Torres. Now, if you're talking Prime Torres in the colours of Liverpool, well, you got to argue he's a very, very, very good player. With regards to Xabi Alonso or Salah, they're two different players. So I'm just interested to know what your thoughts are. And certainly, a lot of Liverpool fans are more leaning towards giving Salah a send-off as opposed to they think that Trent Alexander-Arnold didn't deserve to wear the shirt anymore. So I mean, he's been prolific for you, Salah. He scored a hat full of goals. Are you going to miss him? I know he's dropped off a cliff, but are you going to miss him? So, just Jarvis, I just want to pick up what you were saying about, and I think you're right. I think players are fighting for their place here. Norway's got a slimmer squad or slimmer pool of players to choose from, and I think you also, if you do get injuries in key areas, you're not replacing like for like, are you, in terms of quality?
No, it's impossible to replace Ødegaard or Haaland.
Yeah. Whereas other teams are able to sometimes, on occasions, put like for like in terms of quality, and you're not able to do that.
Yeah. By the way, guys, I always do this, but I put the link in the comment section. So if you can do. It's a big chance. Yeah. If you guys can do us a favor and go to X, press that link, go to X.
Yes, please.
And
please do
share
that,
it. Yeah. You know, because then we reach a bigger audience. We have 98 people watching at the moment, but only like 10 guys on YouTube. So the most of you guys are watching on X. So.
Yeah,
get involved with the comments. Come over to YouTube and watch us there. So, guys, there you have it.
Just worth mentioning, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, that Manchester United women were beaten 3-2. Johnny Commode will give us a little bit of information about it in the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinals. I think it was quarterfinals to Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich are, by all accounts, a good side, Jarvis. So. In regards to the closer to Duncan Edwards nowadays, what does Johnny K say? It's hard to say. I agree. He would go with Elliot Anderson. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. But it is hard to say, Johnny. Yeah. If you give us a rundown on the Bayern Munich game, mate, as well, that would be superb. I think we're back again on Tuesday. Manchester United women, I believe, or certainly over the weekend. I think they play again. No, I don't think it's Bayern Munich, but they do play over the weekend. I think it's back to domestic competition. Okay. 1 minute to go. About a minute injury time, Jarvis, I'd say.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, well, there was that one injury, so maybe 2 minutes. But
maybe 2 minutes. Yeah, I've got the fullback got it, didn't he? The left back. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, so maybe 2 minutes. And then I think in the second half you'll see Weghorst, and then you're going to be in real trouble. Norway. I think Voot's going to come on, get himself a hat trick.
Yeah.
And get himself off to America. 2 minutes. Jarvis is right. 2 minutes of injury time.
So okay. So I'm just retweeting, guys, before half time, and we can really dig into your comments. So you get your comments in if you have any questions, anything else you want to talk about, Man United related, any news, anything we need to discuss. We can also cover that now in the half time. Norway is coming on the right wing. It's the fullback. No, it's not Bob. Terrible cross. Sheldrup is on the ball. The goal scorer gives it back to Mollewolfe. Sheldrup is on the ball again. I see the Dutch guys are really paying attention to Sheldrup now. They have almost 3 defenders on him all time, and closing all space for him to take on his man. I don't know, Stu, if you saw the Wales game yesterday.
No, I missed it. I was too busy getting pissed on the Concorde.
Oh, great header from Strand Larsen there. Beautiful cross right outside the Verbruggen's goal. Beautiful cross there from Ryerson. Fantastic cross, almost Beckham-esque. And the headers, he heads it in the ground and right outside, half a yard or something outside the goal of Verbruggen. So Norway could actually gone up leading 2-1, but they didn't. But it was a good chance from Norway.
It was good header, actually.
Yeah,
a very good header. That's what he's in the team for, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but Strand Larsen, he hardly, never starts.
No, I can see that.
It's up against Sørloth and Haaland. So,
Johnny K says yes, the women did lose 3-2. I don't know if the game was at home or away, actually. So let's just get his comment up. We play City at the Derby at Old Trafford tomorrow. It's tight between United, Chelsea, and Arsenal for the Champions League spaces by the looks of it. Only 2 places up for grabs. We could really do with a win tomorrow, but it'll be tough. Johnny, was it home or away? Let's have a look. Yeah, so when we lost 3-2 to at Old Trafford, so it was at home. Bayern led 3 times, we pulled it back twice. Disappointing, we didn't get at least a draw. Defense cost us, but Bayern have more experience still in it. Absolutely. Half time, everybody, 1-1. Excellent.
Yes.
Good half.
Let's just press pause. And let's see what happens if I press reset. Okay.
There you go.
When we go for the next and start second half.
Yep.
Okay. I did it right. So
you've done it.
Yep.
The legend that is.
I'm quite proud of how I was looking all over the web for something like this, but I couldn't find it, so I figured out try to make it myself.
Brilliant. So I was trying to find out, by the way, whether Richard got his channel back yet, and I don't know whether he has or not.
No. Well, he gave me some information of what actually happened, and there's someone who's been trolling him, and Richard's such a great guy, and
what a shame. And they've had him taken down. They've had Rich removed.
He's removed, yes, and the problem is. No, there's no one working at YouTube. It's AI, it's bots, everybody. You can't get in contact with humans. I tried it myself.
That's true. Yeah,
it's impossible. So
So we've had a bit of feedback from our last show. Mine and Jarvis with the Bodo Glimt Sporting. We're accused of being too biased. So we want to make a public apology to Sporting Lisbon fans, Sporting Lisbon FC. We don't mean to be biased. We just called the game as we saw it, and we upset a few people. So if you are watching or you're listening to us, we don't mean any harm. We just
I'll have to be honest too. I'm not here to be. I will be biased.
Well, and so you should
it's my
be.
channel. I'm allowed. You're allowed to be biased.
Also, everybody, can you please go over and subscribe to our second channel? So as of when we come back with Manchester United games, we've got Tactical Devils United as a second channel. So can you please go and subscribe to that? What was that? Sorry, have you got with Sticky Vicky in Spain? I did hear her show had to be abandoned at half time from a Norwegian supporter.
I heard about that story when I was in Benidorm, or I was in.
What am I missing?
Well, there's a famous show or something of a old woman doing tricks.
Oh yeah,
yes.
In
apparently her daughter has taken up the trade right now, and they are doing the same performance still. Well,
Trev, how would you know about Sticky Vicky, Trev? Come on,
Trev.
How would you know, Trev? How would you know about Sticky Vicky? You never mentioned her during our Mankini sessions. What's going on? So we're going to say. So we were just going back. So Tactical Devils United. If you could all go and subscribe. It used to be called Tactical Devils Untied. But now it's called Tactical Devils United, but it's a secondary channel. And as of Jarvis's Corner Monday, we're going to start co-streaming to that one. And it really is just in case anything was to happen to this channel, we've got our channel. We've got a new channel to go for. So you are supporting me and Jarvis. It is our channel. We've got 4 subscribers so far. So if you could please subscribe, it will help us out. It's got nothing to do with anything else. And we won't be going live on that channel, only co-streaming unless we have to, because only YouTube glitches. So Tactical Devils is the main channel and will always be the main channel. But we created Tactical Devils United on
It's just a backup, and if we co-stream, because when we start a new channel, we need, is it 500?
We need to get 500 subscribers quickly on it.
Yeah, and 10,000 hours of watching time or
watch time. So for us to be able to not have to start again, we would just ask you kindly to help us out on that channel as well, please. But with what happened to Rich, it kind of put the goose up us a bit, didn't it, pal? And Rich has done nothing wrong. He's a lovely lad. He streams good content. So we wanted to talk to you about that. So in other news...
What do you have the links to? Can you drop the link for people so
I'll put the link, yes.
Yeah, I see Tom Porter is asking for the link. Yeah. Historians Gang 19 coming in and say, Pig, Jarvis, and Stu are the only tacticos I listen to. No drama, just LFC hatred, and I'm all in for it.
Oh, that's very kind.
Yeah, but by the way, Pig was also at the same place where I went, but we didn't know about each other. So when I came home, I saw he put out the message and saying. Sorry, I won't be streaming because I'm on vacation. So.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He was in the Benidorm area himself.
No, was he really?
Yeah, he was. So that was kind of a bummer because I wish I knew, because then we could have met up and grabbed a cold one.
Yeah, I think that would have been superb, wouldn't it?
It would.
Sorry, my. Jarvis always laughed at my lack of technical ability when it comes to finding stuff on YouTube. He'll go, do this for me, Sim, and I'll go, like that. I go, like a 15-year-old teenager. What do you mean?
Wow.
Historians gang, that's very kind of you to say. Very kind of you. England 0-0, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, as well. Let me just double check on that, pal. Let's have a look.
Okay. Big up, Tom. Thank you for subscribing to our backup channel.
Yes, thank you.
Tactical Devils United. It's just in case something happened to us. Same thing that happened to Rich. His channel got taken down. So
terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
Rev, I can't believe I can't see you on the subscriber list. Come on, there'll be no pink mankini for you if you don't subscribe. So you gotta get that out there, wouldn't you? Sticky Vicky. Oh, wow.
Out of what I said, why do you assume I went to the Sticky Wiki show? I didn't. Trust me, I swear, Scouts honor.
Okay, and the big question is, if you didn't, why didn't you?
Well, we went into Benidorm. I think they call it the English place or something.
Do you know, gents, and this is true, I've never stepped foot in Benidorm in my life. I would love to know if it is, because there's a TV program, Jarvis, called Benidorm in the UK. I don't know if it's still going anymore, but it's a bit stereotypical of Brits abroad. That was the whole idea behind it. And it's quite comical, really. So I don't know.
I would say it was about 90% Brits in that area.
All burnt as well, red.
Yeah. Well, it was a great place. We enjoyed it there. You know, there was live music playing Queens, and
you're about to be rumbled.
Sing along with.
Jarvis take a lie detector test to say that he hasn't been to Sticky Vicky's.
Yes, definitely. I would take a lie detector test.
Brilliant. But hey, look, the weather was good. So it's snowing in Norway, isn't it? Or very cold in Norway still. So the weather was good.
No, actually, you know, almost like spring has arrived. It's just like it's been 7, 8, 9 degrees outside. Almost, yeah. You know, I took out Philip's bike the other day, so we could ride to school, and yeah.
Did you so everybody, Jarvis sent me a picture of him skiing a couple of weeks ago, and I almost broke my leg watching it. He's got this GoPro or his phone or whatever as he's going down.
No, I was skiing with my phone in my hand.
Yeah, But the best of it is, right, young Philip, bless him, had collapsed. He'd fallen over and Johnny just skied past him as if he wasn't even there. But obviously, Jarvis has been skiing since he could walk, I guess, haven't you? So
you see if I can find it, Stu.
How's your new channel private content? It could well have, Trev. It could well have. But as I say, all joking aside, it really is for just in case anything was to happen to us. So we're going to co-stream on it because we do need to get the numbers and the hours up on that, please. Yeah, the Tactical Devils TV. I always forget the TV part, old friend. Tactical Devils TV is our main. It's the main hub of the operation.
It is definitely. So I don't know if you wanna see.
You're getting rinsed here. Takes no prisoners, even poor Philip. Yes, absolutely, poor Philip. Flatten his back, bless him. But you did say he got up though, didn't he? You just carried on.
No. Yeah, I know. I take care of Philip. But as a dad, you are supposed to let them fall. And you can't just grab them all the time. You got to encourage them.
They take the knocks. They got to take the knocks. Yeah, they do. They do.
He's a great skier, so I know no problem with that.
Oh,
here we go. So
here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and relax.
So, but we have to go to the screen and let's see.
What's the male skiing version of Lindsey Vonn, Jarvis?
It's Axel Lund Svindal. He was actually.
Right. Who's the most famous Norwegian skier? What's his name?
Is it Amat?
Don't know. There's a famous skier that I should know, and I don't know who it is.
Northug? No,
he was cross country. I'm not currently. I'm talking. No, I'm not. Just downhill skiing. 20 years ago or somebody like that.
Lasse Hughes. Kjetil André Aamodt. So those two were like brothers growing up, and I think they won like 8 or 9 gold medals.
Why am I thinking Patrick Tombe? No.
Oh, Tomba, yeah, he was Italian.
Oh, he's Italian, was he? Is he like the Lindsey Vonn of skiing?
He was a superstar. He was.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
You have the Swedish guy Eriksson.
Oh, okay.
Yes, what's his name? Not Sven-Göran Eriksson, something Eriksson. I can't quite remember.
While we're watching this, ladies and gentlemen, just let you know they are coming back out onto the pitch, Holland. But let's see Jarvis in full flow. Sorry, Patrick Tombe in full flow.
Okay, I don't know if we can get any sound, but we can try.
Now it's downhill. Oh, I missed my jump. There it is.
Who's that on the deck there?
It's Philip.
Right with his foot. The whistle, I love the whistle. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
That was brilliant. Where was your goggles? I meant to ask you.
I think I lost them.
Are you not supposed to wear goggles? Are you supposed to wear goggles?
Look at him. Coming. Oh.
That's Philip.
What happened there?
Is that Philip again?
Oh. Jeebus.
Look how beautiful that is, though, pal. Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you not supposed to wear goggles, though? I thought you were supposed to wear goggles.
Nah, well, if it's nose, and if the lighting is off, if it's flat, if you can't see the bumps.
Yeah. And you don't get problems skin-wise because of the cold and that, because you're going.
No.
Aren't you? So you don't get skin chafe.
I could have skied in a t-shirt that day. The sun was up. It was beautiful.
Trev's giving you some grief here.
As usual.
Yeah, Jarvis was more interested in getting in a good time and doing commentary rather than picking up poor Philip. Bless him, poor Philip. He's a legend.
Yeah. Philip is
right, guys. Second half's about to start.
Yep. Let's go back to the timer.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Timer right. Where's the freaking timer? So there we go. There we go. So
there we go.
I'm ready.
Fantastic. There it is.
Resume.
No, not kicked off. Just kicked off. Just kicked off.
1, 2,
45:06.
Okay. The timer is.
That's it. There it is. Look at that.
Okay, second half just kicked off. Norway's in the ball. Number 14, Julian Ryerson, the Dortmund fullback, throws in, and Norway's attacking down their right flank. Oscar Bobby's on the ball, and Sørloth is actually holding off he's holding off Van Dijk.
It's Van Dijk, yeah.
Gives him a little push.
What were the stats from the first half? I'll see if I can dig them out on the phone, Jarvis. One sec.
No, I have the stats here.
We got the stats up, have you?
Yeah, I'm on top of that.
Well, as always.
Yeah.
The stats are. Have you got? Are you going to put them up, or shall I read them?
No. We can just read them out if you have them there.
Yeah. So stat-wise, 53.2% possession for Haaland. I thought it'd be a bit more than that, to be honest, but 46 for you. 7 shots for Haaland, 4 for Norway, but the best stat on total is Norway have had 1 shot on target, the goal. Yeah. Haaland had 3 shots on target, Trev. 2 big chances missed, which we both saw for Haaland. Haaland bet with the passing accuracy, 227 as opposed to 188. Sorry, accurate passes. Passing accuracy, 87% for Haaland, 82% for Norway. No red cards or yellow cards. So not bad. Goalkeeper saves, believe it or not, the Dutch keeper's not made a save yet. Amazing. Why would they not, though? What surprised me, they didn't class Strand Larsen's header is a big chance. Why would that not be classed as a big chance?
It's stats for you.
Because to me, that was a good chance. So all in all, not bad. You've won 30 duels as opposed to 14 for Haaland. So that was quite interesting. You are more disciplined. You've won 7 fouls as opposed to 2 by Haaland.
Yeah.
So
Memphis Depay. They just filmed Depay standing there with this.
Was that Memphis Depay?
Yeah.
It never changed, will he? Oh,
big chance.
Oh no, it's him again. Isn't it? The striker. He's terrible, isn't he?
Malen.
Yeah, he's awful.
He's on Roma on loan, but didn't he play in the Premier League? Malen.
He could well have done. Oh, it's a bad miss again. It's a bad miss. He dealt with the big down with the. Rushmano's back in.
Hey, Rushmano. Big up, my friend. Big up. I hope you're well. By the way, Rushmano, I hope you saw that there were a big X account, over 1 million followers, coming out and saying Manchester City are apparently getting minus 60 points for the 115 charges. Did you see that?
Yeah, I have, and I was going to ask you about it. Rushmano, we'll go. We'll do your membership.
Yeah, I sent it to Rushmano just to try to get some verifications, but we don't know anything yet. Probably just BS, most of it. So yeah,
but I think Everton are trying to push for some harder consequences on against Chelsea because obviously they don't agree with that punishment.
Rushmano gifted 10 Tactical Devils membership. Do you care to read them out, Stu, or should I?
I've got to get them up unless you've got them up.
No, I don't.
Here we go. So here we go. Cash Shivam, 1104. has received a membership. DXC 6.194 has also received a membership. Danny Walshy has received a membership. Zedem, ZEDDEMM, has received a membership. Dan United, although it's the eyes of one, Jarvis, has received a membership.
Yeah, but I know who Dan is. He has his own channel. Great guy, great guy.
Yeah. Dancing with the Devil, 58, is also received a guest membership. Be Cool is back.
Be Cool, be cool.
Wow. This clearly isn't a United Strand, but the United Strand 25-26 has got one. And H. Burke.
Big up, guys. Big up, guys.
Big up Rushmano for that. Rushmano, please go and subscribe to our second channel if you don't mind. The Tactical Devils United. It's our backup channel for this one. If you could do that, that would be absolutely brilliant. Again, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for donating those. Oh, I haven't seen what's gone on. Oh, I was too busy.
They just scored. Reijnders scored for the Dutch team as we were reading out the names.
Look at that celebration. Hello, Philip.
Hello.
Hello. I thought you were brilliant skiing the other day. I only saw you on your back, but I thought you looked good.
Som du datt når du på med ski. Som du datt I bakken.
You look good. Bra. Yeah, I saw your dad wave as he was going down. Is he? Yeah, terrible. Terrible. He's getting some stick.
So, men du, må ikke
No, it's a good finish.
Yeah.
Good night, Philip. Yeah, he had plenty of time. He had the Strait of Hormuz was opened up just for him, just for Tijjani Reijnders. Actually,
terrible defender.
It was terrible defending. The goalkeeper looked good at one point, didn't he? Until the ball went past him.
Yeah. Why do goalkeepers tend to just sit down on their ass, when they go out?
They're trying to
stand your ground, be like Schmeichel.
Yeah. Cheers, Trev. We'll be back on Monday, pal, for Jarvis' tournament. So
I just want to say to the new members, you have special members emojis, and by the way, there is a special membership emoji for Rushmano. So don't be afraid to use it. If you see, well, you can't see it because
but it's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one.
And also you have a emoji of me, emoji of Stu, emoji of Mark, emoji of Carrick. Yeah. So
Mick's in the house. Mick, good evening.
Big up, Mick. Big up. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well.
Unfortunately, Reindeer or Reijnders. Yeah. Unfortunately, he just did score. He had the freedom of where are they playing? They're playing Ajax, are they? Or I don't know where they're playing.
They're playing on Johan Cruijff ArenA. That's Ajax.
They're playing I thought it was Ajax. Yeah. Let's see what's happening in the England game, shall we? As well, just to give you a quick update on that. Is that a bit of snooze there, Jarvis, my old mate? Bit of snooze you just popped in there, was it?
Yeah. I did.
We're back.
Don't use it at home. Don't wear it at home.
Yeah. Still 0-0. Just kicked off for the second half. Big up.
Retro 77. Big up, my friend.
Yes.
I was reading out the memberships and Philip came in the door, so I
good save.
Good save. Yeah. So now the Norwegian team is falling apart, and the Dutch team is actually playing right through us centrally. Where is Sander Berge when we need him?
Yes, there he is. We didn't get the ball there. There he is. He's just jogging quite nicely. He needs to get on the game, doesn't he, Sander Berge? Young Smith has been absolutely brilliant for the Dutch. Very impressive. Here's Berg.
Yeah, but Berg is not creative enough. He can't dictate the game by himself. He needs players in front of him. Although he
tried it. Yeah, you need. You're missing Ødegaard a lot, aren't you? What a ball that is! Oh, Lovely ball out the outside of the peg there. Oh, good cross. Good header there.
Good header. Good header. Good clearance.
It was.
Yeah. So basically now the Dutch team are just slicing straight through the Norwegians. This could get ugly. We're only in the 54th minute or almost 55th minute.
It could get ugly, Jarvis. Mixed up in Sweden versus Ukraine yesterday.
Big up. Yeah, they won the game 3-1. Yeah. 3 goals from Victor Bernjokeres.
Yes. Why can't they feed some balls into him in the channel at Arsenal?
Nice, true.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, who are Sweden up against in that? I think it's Poland.
They got Poland, haven't they?
Yeah, on Tuesday. So that will be the final game. So if Sweden win that game, they will go through to the World Cup.
Yeah.
I really hope Sweden goes through, and the same goes for Denmark. I want all the Scandinavian teams to qualify.
Yeah, I mean, our home nations were put out last night. Wales, and I think it was Northern Ireland were put out. So
and Ireland also. Yeah, so
unfortunate, but it is what it is. You just keep going, don't you? In football, you keep going. But yeah, all the big, the Norwegian Dan Burn.
Yeah, higher.
Yeah, he's just taken out Gakpo. He's very, very similar to Dan Burn, Jarvis. That is really
what's his name? Lanky or
yes, languid and lanky. Yeah. Awkward. Very strange. Yeah. You need to get a grip at the minute, really. Just try and hold it out.
The Dutch guys are just playing total football, just totally dominating possession at the moment, finding the half spaces, thread it through Gakpo 1-on-1 on the wings. So now they are just totally dominating. Yeah. But I like this young 20-year-old, the guy who is understudy of Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, he's better than Frankie de Jong. Frankie who? Yeah. Get Frank de Boer back in.
He's never better than Berge. No one is better than he's the best in the world, the best DM in the Premier League.
He's a good player, Sander Berge. I like him.
But by the way, Stu, what do you reckon about the latest on Sandro Tonali?
I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you something now, Jarvis. And it's not going to go against the grain about what I think of Tonali, because I think Tonali's a superb footballer. But I think he's desperately missing Mr. Guimaraes alongside him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's hampered his game. Not against us. He was brilliant. Taught Bruno a lesson that day, but he's not been at his best. And I think the missing Guimaraes has harmed him in a way. I saw it again. I saw that Guimaraes was asked about Manchester United, and he said, "Look, I don't want to think about anything else apart from international break." That type of thing. There's a lot going to start to swirl around now. If we are going to have the balls to go into Newcastle for Tonali and Guimaraes, and we pull that off, wow.
You've got to show that will never happen. Newcastle is not a selling club. Why would they sell their 2 best midfielders? It doesn't make any sense unless, the rumors has it that there is a gentleman's agreement between the club and the player. If they don't get the Champions League, and they will let him go.
But the thing for me, and it's not alarming, if he needs Guimaraes, fine, then he's got to make a very, very quick transition to Manchester. Thanks, Mick.
Big up, Mick. Sleep well, my friend. Sleep well.
And hit the ground running. We can't afford any passengers. You've got to come in and you've got to hit the ground. There's no passengers now at United. So I was quite interested about that. I was also interested to see that we've come out now and started speaking about where we are with the stadium. And we've got finance.
You were supposed to remind me about this one.
Which one was I supposed to remind you about?
The timer. It's been 1-1 now for 10 minutes.
Yes, sorry. Yes. We've been chatting, haven't we? About the stadium. We're trying to finalise funding. We've had a lot of investment offers as well, and the biggest issue seems to be the Freightliner railway depot. So they're making some tweaks on that. So it looks like 2035 is when the stadium potentially could be ready.
Yeah, do we really want a new stadium? Because that's the last nail in the coffin, and the Glazers and Ineos will stay forever.
I actually see it's the other way around. I think the stadium's the cherry on the cake for the Glazers, and they'll just cash in with the stadium.
Why would they sell? Because they will make so much money from the moment the stadium is done.
I think the outlay of $2 billion.
I think they will stay for decades.
What's going to be? You've got to get, if you put an outlay of $2 billion, you've got to see a double on that investment, having your return on that. So, no, I think if we get that stadium in, I think the whole package makes it more of an attractive tool to sell, and I think they'll get close to what they want.
Okay,
here we go, Berge. Always in.
Ryerson crosses in front of goal, and Verbruggen just clears it through to a throw-in.
What a cross!
It was a brilliant cross.
Yeah, he's not.
Ryerson, he knows how to cross. He's not Dallo.
First time. Oh, where were you? Where was Sørloth?
Yeah. Strand Larsen,
where were you?
So, what subs do you think Norway need to do? I think we should put on the Jens Petter Hauge right now, because
I would like to see Petter Hauge go on. I would also like to see. I want to go back to my list because obviously I can't remember them all, so I'm going to go back to my team list. I would like to see them put on. See, Gakpo's gone, hasn't he? Has he gone? Has he subbed Gakpo? Oh no, he's fouled, wasn't he? Sorry. Let's have a look. I would like to see Hauge come on. I'd like to see Bjorkman come on so I could abuse him. I'd like to see Morten Gamst Pedersen, but not Morten Gamst Pedersen come on. And of course Erik Thorsfeldt. I'd like to see him come on as well.
He's quite good. He's a midfielder. He's good on the ball.
I'd like to see him.
A little bit like Sander Berge, but not good enough, not composed enough. But on his day, he's quite good.
What Norway are made of at the moment.
Yeah. By the way, Marcus Holmgren Pedersen is a fullback, and he plays for, I think it's Feyenoord, and he's done really well.
Okay.
But he's up against hard competition when it comes to the Norwegian team, when it comes to Ryerson. So
Mick says we're working hard to sign Tonali. It's what I think they're using 2035 Borussia retrogrades, because I think that's when the Women's World Cup takes place in the UK, I believe. If Johnny Commode's in the chat, he'll be able to firm that up. So Fabrizio Romano apparently says United are working hard to sign Sandro Tonali.
Yeah, I read all those news, and again, do we have 100 million? Okay, now we're coming in.
Right. Who have we got? What we got?
Ødegaard, the Napoli defender. We have
what number say?
And it's Jens Petter Hauge is coming on. Yeah, okay.
Well, Oscar Bob's off.
I
like your kit. I like the blackout kit.
It's a new kit, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
The new away kit and the home kit is with the cross, the Norwegian style.
I like the blackout, yeah.
Yeah.
You look young, don't you, as a team?
A lot of youngsters.
Yeah.
And as I said, the Norwegian under-21s just beat Netherlands tonight 3-2. And they are unbeaten so far and look to qualify for the Euros next summer.
Number 7's not happy. Who's number 7?
Sørloth.
I think he's going back to cry, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he had a poor game. He had a quiet
game.
He's
not been good tonight, John. He's not been great tonight.
He's the type of striker who needs a lot of service. He can't do it by himself.
No. Can you get back? Can you make it 2-2? Can Sander Berge pop one in?
Ryerson comes in with a corner kick now. Number 14, Julian Ryerson.
Oh, it's
in swinger.
Terrible.
And
I've got Terry Jarvis to score at 5-side with a header on Wednesday.
You did?
Yeah, because we play overhead eye, but 5-side goals, I pop one in, bang.
Wow.
The ball came over and I just dropped it in like that into the corner. The goalkeeper was going, "What the fuck are you just done?" Just bit nonchalant. Actually, to be fair, it hit me in the face and went in. But I'm claiming the header.
And as always, no pictures. So
we don't video ourselves. We just I don't know why. We just don't. We go on there, right? On a Wednesday.
You put up one of those what do you call it, tripods and put your phone on that, press record, and you're good.
I'll have to get a tripod. Do you know what? I'm never gonna live it down. I'm just gonna have to do it one day. But we just don't do that. We dick around talking, laughing, and then as soon as we can get on, we're on. It's great fun. We love it. Absolutely love it. We got beat as well, to make matters worse.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, we got beat. Keep Old Trafford. The soul is there. Our cathedral should be on a UNESCO. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree
more.
No. Oh, what a goal.
Oh, what a pass. Oh, what a pass there from Gakpo.
Lovely control.
Yeah, Koopmeiners can't get the control. I think the pass was almost too good.
Yeah, I'm not sure on Koopmeiners, Well, we should have done better there, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
So Gakpo
plays for Atalanta, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's almost a penalty. He dragged his shirt.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
Ødegaard, is that Ødegaard? Isn't great. Ødegaard isn't great, Jarvis.
No, I agree. It's very well at this day. He can be good, but I had so high hopes for him when he first arrived in Italy, and I think he was definitely our best number 4 there, our defender. But I even think he scored against Man United one time. I think we played against Napoli or something a couple of years ago. Yeah. But he's been haunted by injuries a lot, and he don't get a regular game time. And I think as a player at the top level, you have to have a regular game time. Look at some of the players we have lent out, and they have had good careers afterwards.
Well, I think that there's always a lesson to be had, isn't there, with footballers? And some footballers just don't. They just don't acclimatise, do they, to the club that they're in, and they go. Rooney. Yeah, they go
every time after an injury. He needed like 5 or 6 games before he was back on track.
And then when he got back on track, bang, he was brilliant. I thought it was quite interesting. There was something going around social media the other day. I thought I'd talk to you about this. There was the all-time greatest Manchester United 5-a-side team.
Norway comes.
Penalty? No, he said no.
No.
So Thorsten, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Thorstvedt, the son of Thorstvedt.
Yeah. So they were
he almost did a Casemiro. You remember when he tackled and put his foot studs on the ball? He just slid over it.
He's just offside as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's offside.
It's young Tiddler.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it a penalty?
No, great tackle.
No. It's a great
tackle. Oh, here they go. So this will make you giggle anyway. So Liverpool had theirs. So Ian Rush was in it. Steven Gerrard. United had Bobby Charlton in it. Cantona. A lot of them didn't know about Dennis, about Duncan Edwards and Dennis and all these things. But guess what the City team was? It was hilarious. The best all time, by the way, all time. I was like Joe Hart, Kun Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, what a tragic little club. Where was Peters? Why wasn't Peters in there? What about Franny Lee? These moron City fans today, they don't know their history. It's embarrassing.
No.
Embarrassing.
What's the name of the Irish guy, the striker, the big one?
Niall Quinn.
Niall Quinn.
What about the GOAT? What about Sean Goat?
Peter Reid.
Peter Reid, yeah.
Yeah.
They have had Tony Coton between the posts.
Yes.
They have had Brian Kidd. Dennis Law's played for City. Dennis fucking Law, and you're putting Aguero in. Come on. And this is the problem, isn't it, with the polished City fan, Jarvis, the polished City fan, as this is the problem with it all. But I thought it was quite comical, really, that they would look at it from that side. I just find it. But then again, don't forget, Jarvis, Aguero is their all-time leading goal scorer, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
Well, isn't Haaland the old?
Yeah, the Tiddler's gone. The old and the young, Reijnders and Schmidt. Schmidt. Yeah. I like the look of him, pal.
He looks really bad. He can't cut the Premier League. He's too small.
It's too small, but I think he'll go to the World Cup. He might not start.
He looks like Hughes. The Palace midfielder.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, it looks like Will Hughes.
Will Hughes in his body shape, it's very tender, small.
Jimmy agrees with us about. We think he's a fantastic footballer. First time I've seen him, Jimmy. Really like what I see.
But, I think the Premier League will be too soon for him, and he should probably go to Spain, Barcelona or something when he...
Neil McNabb. Thank you, Panini stickers. Yes, by the way, guys,
I haven't heard that name in years.
No, not me. By the way, guys, me and Jarvis, we are going to get a World Cup sticker book each. And on every show, we're going to open some sticker packets. We're going to see what we get. And if you want to join us, feel free. Send us some pictures, whatever. But we're going to do that.
Stu, I will have to go to my mom and dad's place and look in the basement for the 1990 Panini World Cup sticker book.
90 World Cup sticker book. I don't know where any of mine are.
Roger Milla. What's his name? Valderrama, the Colombian guy with the big hair.
Yeah, Valderrama. There
was so many legends in the 1990s.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Claudio Caniggia, one of the best players on that Argentinian team.
Caniggia was there. You would have had Fiorentina striker Gabriel Batistuta. Would have been around there. I would imagine Hernan Crespo was probably still floating around there, wasn't he? Some brilliant players. Dennis Bergkamp for Holland. I mean,
but I think the striker was Valderrama or something. Valdano, the guy who played for
Valdano for Argentina.
I think he was the main striker even on the Argentinian team. But something happened, and then Claudio Caniggia started.
So there was a bit of a debate when Mo Salah suggested he was leaving, and they were saying, is he the greatest import or foreign player to play in the Premier League? I mean, an absolute disgrace. Salah was superb, but you can't put him anywhere near the same league as Dennis Bergkamp.
I think the greatest import must have been Pablo Futre.
Well, of course. I mean,
because of that shirt story.
The shirt story is the best. But I don't judge, by the way. People will say because of his goals and his assists, etc. I don't judge that. I judge on entertainment value. And people were saying Thierry Henry, but the entertainment value I think that Bergkamp provided was, he was absolutely brilliant. So would Salah, breaking news.
Coming in, breaking news from MFC Release TV. Manchester United are working hard to sign midfielder Jarvis Cocker and centre-back Stu Volley from Fabrizio Romano. And I can tell you, there are some truth in that, but I don't think they are interested in the centre-back, but definitely the midfielder.
Rumor has it he went to the medical, the centre half, and he'd forgotten his Zimmer frame. And he had to crawl into the centre half because he couldn't walk. That was the rumour, and he failed his medical. Apparently, the centre back. Shocking, absolutely shocking. But no, I mean, what is your? If I was to put you on the spot, and everybody, by the way, in the chat, if we were to put you on the spot, who would you say is the greatest Premier League footballer? Then who would you consider that's graced the Premier League? A lot of people would say Thierry. For me, it's Bergkamp. I think Henry was brilliant, by the way, Jarvis, but for me, it's Bergkamp. I think what he provided, entertainment-wise, was some of the goals he scored, Jarvis. mean, Henry was great.
I assume you are selecting outside Man United now, just to...
Yeah, well, no, I mean, even if you were to, this is the one question where you have to take Dennis, or you see, this is the thing. This is why this debate becomes brilliant, because Dennis Irwin, the most complete fullback you're going to see. So I love that. Yeah. So I think Salah is a great footballer, but I don't see him as in the top echelon of players. Don't forget, by the way, everybody, he had 2 stabs at the Premier League. So did Kevin De Bruyne. We didn't cut it at Chelsea, did he, De Bruyne? And nor did Salah. They had to go away to come back. Henry didn't, Jarvis.
No. He came from Juventus. He was already the Finnish.
But he didn't have to. He didn't fail at the Premier League first time around.
No, he didn't.
Got in any stage. Dennis Irwin, Ryan Giggs, David Beckham
came from Oldham, didn't he?
Irwin, we got him from Oldham, yeah.
Yeah. Local.
Yeah, we got him from Oldham. In fact, the Eric Cantona story was it got Dennis Irwin involved because Leeds wanted Irwin. And they obviously turned around and said no, and Fergie goes, can we have Eric instead? That's how the story goes. All the way, I think Irwin was absolutely brilliant. Tevez went up yours to United for that is very true. Brazil at retrograde, he did. Famously though, doesn't give a toss about City. Just like and here's the pull of Manchester United, isn't it? And when you look at the footballers we've had in the Premier League era, Jarvis, who is the player that only played for a couple of years and is still Manchester United through and through? I'll give you a clue, he's German.
For a couple of years.
Yeah, Bastian Schweinsteiger. He still loves Manchester United to this day.
Those
amazing.
Black gloves and yeah.
Amazing. He walks around in United tops, doesn't he, and stuff of that nature. Brilliant, Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, but it's Bastian Schwein. Oh, Norway coming on the wing.
Oh,
it's
got a chance here.
Nusa.
Oh, it's an awful cross.
Oh yes, it's an awful cross. Yeah,
Jarvis, that was abysmal, old friend.
He should have done better.
He should have done
better. Yeah. So now Björkan is coming on, the left back from Bodø/Glimt.
Hey, here he is. I tell you what, Jarvis, when you look at that guy, if you're on the pitch now and he comes on, you know you've got a solid. No, that's not what I mean.
No.
What am I thinking of? We got problems.
He reminds me of the Italian guy who we had under the fullback we had under Louis van Gaal.
Yes, he's at Inter Milan now.
Very rugged in the way he plays football. You never know where he is as a player. Can he make a 5-yard pass or not?
No, that's right. You're not talking about Darmian, are you?
Darmian, yeah, Darmian.
Yeah. Darmian. Still playing for Inter Milan. Still playing for Inter Milan. Still made it.
Yeah.
2-1 at the moment is a good result for you, Jarvis, because you were looking at the half time, in the first half in particular, you were looking at the sharp end of 3-4-1, weren't you, really, if they were on the game? You've been better organised this half, old friend.
I think both the Dutch team and Norway haven't lost in their last 15 or something.
Yeah, I can see why. Let's check in with England, shall we? See what? See what we're doing.
So Van Hecke has come on for the Dutch team as a centre back, the Brighton centre back.
We all like Van Hecke.
Now it's Weghorst coming on, and he's taking off his training top and getting ready to enter the pitch. Good old Wout Weghorst.
Well, the legend that is Wout Weghorst. He's bound to get the winner, John.
Yeah,
bound to get the winner.
He'll definitely score.
England 0, Uruguay 0. We're looking brilliant for the World Cup, everybody.
Yes.
James Trafford, by the way, started for England tonight. I just thought I'd mention that.
Really?
Yeah, Livramento.
How the hell is James Trafford better than, let's say, Henderson, who's had a brilliant couple of seasons for
I think,
Palace?
well, obviously we picked a 35-man squad. I don't know what Norway have picked, but we picked a 35-man squad. So this is really to get
like
game.
a preliminary squad first. And then, okay.
Maguire's back in, for example. Phil Foden played, Madueke played. You know, I think he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Haaland.
He's made 8 hubs. Hubs. I was reading hub on. He's made 8 subs. So I tell you who's gone on. Lewis Hall has gone on. Adam Wharton, Cole, Young Palmer, Ben White.
Ryerson gives it to Jens Ben Hauge coming in with the cross in front of goal, and it's
he spilled it.
Oh, what a chance from Strand Larsen there. He just sorrows the ball with him with the back of his foot on the cross that comes on the floor. And how did the keeper save it? Verbruggen, he didn't even see the ball. It just landed into his chest.
I'd like to know why Strand Larsen decided to stand there with his head on his hands rather than actually try and get the rebound. I just wonder.
Good observation.
Eddie Mainu is on the pitch, everybody. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Harvey Barnes, and somebody called Jared Bowen has made it onto the pitch. Manuel Ugarte.
Jared Bowen right now, and Sander Berge. Be done with it.
That's and Uruguay brought on Facundo Palestri. So he's back. And Ugarte is still playing. So Darwin Núñez hasn't got on. Who else would we know?
By the way, Wout Weghorst is entering the pitch.
197
centimeters, pure steel. 33 years old, currently playing for Ajax.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Stats for England. We battered them 60%. We've had 10 shots, but only 3 on target. Uruguay haven't had any shots on target. They've had 4 shots. Big chances missed, 1. So those 10 shots, really, we've only had 1 big chance. So it looks a bit of an ineffectual game, from what I can gather. Let's have a look at the stats then for this game at the moment. Would you like to gather who's had the most possession this half or overall?
Yeah, please.
Norway on 54.2% as opposed to 45.8% for Holland. You've had 2 shots on target. Holland have not had a shot on target this half, according to the stats. 2 big chances missed, still on the same with corners. And accuracy passing, you have overtaken them with the amount of passes, 395 as opposed to 335, 84% accuracy. So not bad. Not bad at all. But I don't think you're going to get any more than 3 minutes added time.
Well, we are still in the 83rd minute. So they are
3 minutes.
So now Wout Weghorst and the Dutch team is coming into attack. We had the Dutch guy in the chat, and I would say I'm very impressed by that young midfielders of yours. Very good, very good. Steele.
Mick says, today I broke my fast by reopening the Strait of Hummus. Very good. I like that one.
Good.
Yeah. I'm here all week.
It's a corner kick for the Dutch team. Xavi Simons is crossing the ball into the box, and they have Wout Weghorst and Brian Brobby waiting. So this could be a dangerous situation.
I think he'll clear this. Could that be Championship player Xavi Simons?
Oh,
Because Tottenham are getting relegated, aren't they?
Yes, they are getting relegated.
Look at Coop Miners there.
Ah, yeah.
He's knackered now. He's finished. I thought Daily Blind had grown a yard. Was only Weggy, though. Absolutely British retrograde. What else have we got? The Norwegian midfield has been the poorest today. Not been great today, historian. Absolutely, I would agree with that. He also says that Norway have been okay, but we aren't ready for France or Senegal. Yeah, Jarvis did mention that actually, pal, a little bit earlier on in the stream.
Well, it's quite hard to replace, as I said, Haaland and Ødegaard. So
Ødegaard's grown his hair. I'd love to get a close-up of him. Looks like he's grown his hair.
Yeah. He's doing the ponytail thingy, like Andy Carroll.
Wouldn't it be great if he had a Alice band? That'd be fantastic.
No, it wouldn't.
No.
So, guys, first time I'm telling you on the stream, if you haven't, please do us a favor, smash the like. And if this is your first time on the Tactical Devils, please subscribe. And Norway has a big chance. And he puts it over. What is Jens Petter Hauge doing? No, it's actually it's Ødegaard, the Napoli.
Yeah. If anyone's interested, by the way, Tiger Woods has been arrested and charged with driving under the influence after his car crashed. He's got problems.
Why would you even drive if you're a multi-billionaire or millionaire or whatever, you know?
Yeah, why isn't he being driven? By the way, that was a bad miss. Yeah,
so, but it was an offside anyway. If you look at the replay.
Yeah. Oh, nice little knock that is. Come on, Strand, get in the box. Uh,
32 minutes played. But I have to say, Stu, I think Norway tried something else this game. They wanted to try to play against a bigger team away with the 4-4-2 formation. They always play with a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 formation. So it's been something else playing with two strikers.
It's been a good idea.
I think they're just trying out new things just before the World Cup to see, how it goes.
I think it's a good idea. It's a good idea by the gaffer. I always think you should test yourselves anyway when you're going into tournament football. You don't have to bother about scoring any more than one if you don't concede. So you can win every game 1-0, all 7 games 1-0 if you wish.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, tournament football. So as Mickey van der Ven, he's playing better for Holland than he is for Tottenham, isn't he?
Yeah. So imagine the Dutch team going into the World Cup with Xavi Simons and Van der Ven both relegated from the Premier League.
I know. I don't think Koeman will be that chuffed today. Look at Weghorst. What a legend. Coop Miners still in there. Oh, it was a poor effort though, wasn't it?
So Mick just sent me an update. So Man United are working hard on a possible deal for Sandro Tonali. He's rated extremely highly at the club. Any return to Italy is seen as unlikely, as both Man United, Manchester clubs, who will make big midfield signings in the summer, are coming with a lot of money. So
yeah, they will. Yeah. There's the young Schmidt, bless him.
But for me, I don't think we will sign Tonali. I think it will be too good to be true. It will be too expensive. We are talking about signing midfielders. Remember we turned down Baleba. We couldn't pay up more than.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because
How are we supposed to splash, like, let's say 110 millions with add-ons?
Yeah, look, I mean, the biggest problem
happen. And a player like Tonali in his bracket, how much would he demand for in his wages?
Yeah, we got to stop this 300 grand, 400 grand a week nonsense anyway. The biggest problem we've got is the manager. They've got to make a decision on the manager.
High recovery, but Norway loses the ball again.
Yeah.
I'm not been happy with any of the Bergs in the midfield. Not Patrick Berg or Sander Berge.
No, Sander's not been great tonight, mate. He looks tired, to be honest.
Yeah. Looks a little sluggish. Oh, nice interception, reading the game.
Then, he read the game well there, yeah. But he does look tired.
Yeah. But he's a baller anyway.
Yeah. We're in the final minute. I would say no more than 3 additional minutes. But it's not petered out the game, though, Jarvis. I think it's been a good game of football.
Yeah. Norway has had their moments.
You've had your moments. I just think I expected better, especially with the Norwegian Dan Burn. I expected more from him, or however you pronounce it.
But I would say,
okay.
Coming from an honest assessment of what I believe, I'm not trying to be negative against the Dutch team, but I don't think they are good enough to do anything in the World Cup. Neither are Norway, by the way.
No,
I saw France yesterday against Brazil, so
I missed that.
It's a different level. It's a whole different level.
Question for you and question for everybody else. Why were Brazil wearing green shorts yesterday? Because they normally wear gold and blue. Is their colours now gold and green?
It's gold and blue and white socks.
But it was. But they were wearing green last night, weren't they? Shorts.
Yeah.
I saw the goals. Because
the Brazilian flag is gold and green and a little bit of blue. So yeah,
Olivier Giroud had the cheek to score, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it's always bad when Giroud scores, isn't it?
Giroud, he's the Wout Weghorst of France.
Yes.
And did you see Edin Dzeko scored for Bosnia yesterday?
I did see it. Yeah, but I did. Yeah, I did.
He scored both in the game and in the penalty shootout. So
yeah,
what a legend! Even though he's a City scummer, but you got to give it to him.
Yeah,
playing at the highest level at the age of 40. You know, we talk so much about Ronaldo. You know, keeping his body in shape and being a professional, but as in Dzeko, you know, he's almost in the same bracket when it comes to longevity in this game.
Ryan Giggs came before Ronaldo in terms of longevity.
Yeah.
So, look at James Milner.
Still going on. Big up the Bootinator. Big up, my friend. Big up. So how did the England game go? Is it still on?
0-0. We kicked off at 8, I think. So, have a butcher's dog. Oh, we scored. We're 1 up. Ben White, he's just scored on 83. Ben White, 81. Sorry, Ben White. Fucking hell.
Old Brighton fullback.
No, he's Arsenal, isn't he?
Yeah. But he played.
It's like
the old Brighton fullback.
Yes. The opener, it's scrappy as they come, but Ben White has scored.
Okay, guys, the game is over. The game is over. The Netherlands, the Dutch team won the game 2-1 by goals by Reijnders. Scored the first one for Netherlands, and then Norway equalized, didn't we?
Norway equalized. Equalized. Norway scored first, then Haaland equalized, and then Reijnders got the winner.
Norway scored, yeah. Sheldrup, the Benfica winger scored. Then Van Dijk scored on the corner, and Reijnders with the winner in the 51st minute.
Yeah, and he had the freedom of the park, didn't he, Reijnders?
Yeah. Let's just drop back to this normal setup, and guys, let's go through the stats quickly before we wrap up the show. Let's see.
Disgraceful that it's absolutely shocking that we're playing in red at home.
So here you see it, Netherlands ranked 7th on the FIFA ranking against Norway, 32nd place, 2-1. And if you look at the facts of the game, if you scroll down, the possession rate is 47% possession to Netherlands and 52% to Norway. 5 shots to Netherlands, 14 shots and 5 on target, only 2 for Norway. 0 big chances created and 4 big chances. So you can say easily that they won deservedly, and Coop Miners is man of the match according to FootMob. For me, I think it was the young Dutch.
I'd go with the young kid, Schmidt.
I think he was fantastic in midfield.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent, Schmidt. Great to see a youngster given a chance. I think he'll get into the squad. He probably won't start, Jarvis, but I think he'll get into the squad, and I think it'll be what an experience for him. Brilliant.
Yeah. Norway only 2 shots on target. So, but the goal was from Sheldrup was fantastic. So there are some positives in this Norwegian team, but it's only a friendly. We do have the World Cup coming up. This was just a rehearsal, a tryout for the World Cup. Stu and I will do a lot of watch-alongs. We'll do all the England game, all the Norwegian games.
But tell us what games you want us to cover, because we will cover some watch-alongs. I've already told the other half what's happening. So I'm looking forward to the World Cup. England is still 1-up, by the way. 5 minutes to go.
The game is still on?
Yeah, there's only 5 minutes to go, so it's a done deal, really. But Manuel Ugarte's played the full 90 minutes.
Yeah, you need game time.
He does.
Definitely.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He needs a haircut. But so we've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin on there, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden.
I mean the 86th minute and 30 seconds on the England game.
Yeah, so there was Ugarte's just got a yellow. Is that Ugarte who's got a yellow card, I think?
Yeah, I see they are making a quadruple sub at the moment. It looks like
Uruguay. We've made 9 or 7, 8 subs, I think, in this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, Uruguay's kit's quite clean, isn't it?
Yeah, looks good. It's almost like Cavani, number 9. Who's the number 9?
He does look like Cavani. It's not Nunes, is it?
Yeah, it's Nunes.
Is it Darwin?
Darwin, you got the Cavani haircut now. Going throughout the Uruguayan, Argentinian Batistuta style of hair.
He does look like Cavani, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Darwin Nunes, number 9, yeah, Cavani. Or Cavani. Edison Cavani.
Big up. Ili Shaban coming in. TK7 saying, hi, Jarvis. Hey, Stu. Norway lose no matter. It's a friendly. 100%. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much for those words. But to be honest, I'm not bummed out for Norway losing away against a good Dutch team. I think they did well. So England is trying the long throw. It ends up with nothing. It looks like a freaking boring game.
It's rubbish. The game just needs to finish. It's not been a great game. We're not brilliant anyway.
Mark Gay is playing. No.
But it's good for Maguire. Maguire looks like he's played the full 90. Ugarte's played the full 90. Palestri, ex-United players on there as well. We've got Kobe Main who's back playing. He's run. He's actually run there, Jarvis, Kobe. Wow. I know, I saw it as well. I had to look twice.
Well, he's fully rested, He's a lot of energy now coming on for the remainder of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just hoping, Jarvis, that, because we don't play till the 12th, I think, is it, of April? Something along those lines. It's still another 2 and a bit weeks.
Yeah, the status is 1-0 to England, by the way, for people who have just tuned in. We are in the 89th minute. We're just following the end of this game. Uruguay is on the ball, trying to play themselves out from the back. Long ball into the midfield.
So bearing in mind, Jarvis, we don't play till Monday the 13th of April against Leeds.
Okay.
13th of April. Just let that sink in, everybody. It's 13th of April. We don't play again. Carrick can't disappoint and allow them to go on holiday again, Jarvis. Can't do it.
No.
I'm expecting a very rusty Manchester United against
Didn't they
Leeds.
say Man United were going to have their own training camp on Carrington, and
we need to do
like
something.
a 1 week boot camp or something?
Here we go. Oh, what nice goalkeeping!
Nice sliding tackle.
Yeah, no. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So do you see Vicky in the stands?
I can't see you. No. What was Jared Bowen doing here, pal?
Jumping up and turning his back to the player.
Yeah.
That's good. What formation is England actually playing?
I'm trying to work it out. I don't think there is a formation. I'm trying to work it out. We're playing with one up top. I think it's
a back five.
Yeah, it looks like a back five. One up top.
Are we doing the Josh Stones trick and pushing the one of the centre backs up into SDM?
I think they're playing. Do you know what? I don't know what they're 4-2-3-1. They're in a 4-2-3-1 at the minute.
All right.
I don't know. I've not been impressed. 5 minutes. Oh God. 5 minutes of head scratching time.
My iPad is actually dying out.
Is it? To be honest, Uruguay don't look anything at all. They look quite poor.
But Uruguay is always one of those teams you don't want to meet in the World Cup.
You don't? No, because they are dogged.
They are. Oh, that's almost a penalty. Are we going VAR?
He's going VAR here, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Palestri on the deck? I can't quite see.
Yeah, it's Palestri.
Is it Palestri on the deck? I can't quite see.
It comes up with high.
Maguire's on the deck. That's a penalty, that is.
Showing studs.
Showing studs, yeah. I think that's a penalty, that. I'll be interested to see what they do here.
Okay.
Oh, Agate's off now. I do like that kit.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, clean. So it's not modern, is it?
Okay. It's going to a VAR check, and
it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
In my book, I think it will be given. It will be given as a penalty.
It's a penalty all day long.
Yeah. You see Valverde is there talking to the referee. It was Ben White.
VAR check.
Yeah, okay. He's going to the screen. Definitely.
Oh, Jarvis, look at that. Look what he's got on it. What a legend. Harry Captain Maguire. Beauty. God. It's a penalty, this is, Jarvis.
Yeah, he only had one look and goes back.
Yeah, if that isn't
never in doubt.
It was never in doubt, Jarvis. You're ahead of me.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, pal. I'm not bothered. You're ahead of me. But yeah, that's it was a penalty. Me and you could tell straight away, pal.
But it's just one of those. They both go for the ball, you know. It's not anything malice or anything. It's just
it didn't even hesitate.
No.
Oh, half the people have gone as well. Look how interesting.
Okay, so I'm on 90.
That's okay, mate.
10.
That's okay. Let me know if
I can pause for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a spoiler.
I mean, I don't know what his track record is of penalty kicks. Trafford.
He's quite good. Yeah. He's very good. He's very good. So it's Valverde, the Real Madrid player coming on to take the penalty.
Yeah, it's a goal then, isn't it, Valverde? Look at Harry. Look at what's happening around Harry here. Get the old skipper's band on, kid. That's how you do it.
Harry Maguire.
Valverde this season has been superb, hasn't he? I mean, he won't get the Ballon d'Or, will he? But he'll be in the conversation. Who's your tip for the Ballon d'Or, by the way, this year, just out of interest?
You don't want to see the penalty first?
Yeah. But I'd just be interested who your tip was for the Ballon d'Or.
So Valverde stepped up and...
Oh, it's easy penalty, easy goal.
Easy goal.
Yeah.
Quite a good team, this Uruguayan team. They have The Barcelona centre back.
They've got a decent squad. The interesting thing about it is that's a friendly, and look where they are. Look what they're doing. That's a friendly game. That's fantastic, isn't it? That they. So I'm going to give you my pick for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. And guys, get your Ballon d'Or top 3.
I'm going Harry Kane. If he was to win the Champions League and go far in the, I forgot Bielsa's a year ago, isn't he? In the World Cup, Jarvis, Harry Kane for me. I think Valverde's in the conversation, but Harry Kane.
It all depends on the World Cup. You know, if Poland goes through and Lewandowski have a good World Cup.
I don't think he gets in the conversation this year, Lewandowski.
I don't know, but I'm just thinking, you know, out loud. Let's say if Norway does well, Haaland comes in.
We go to who's going to be in the conversation? Same team, club team that he plays for.
Well, he's still the lead goal scorer in the Premier League. So yeah,
he is. I think the only. I don't think Mbappe. I don't think Dembele. Vinny Jr. I don't think. All good shouts, by the way, everybody. Of course, Bruno
Fernandes.
Yeah, why not? Again, I don't think he gets in the conversation.
Oh, nice tackle.
Yeah. Oh, look at Cavani.
Here comes Uruguay.
Look at Cavani there.
It was, I think it was Wharton who came in with that brilliant tackle.
And Harry on the deck as well.
Yeah. Uruguay actually squeezing England now in the final minutes. It's only 5 minutes added, and we are in the 6th minute.
Well, we're in the 7th minute, aren't we? Yeah. Could do with him blowing. Well done, Harry, lad.
Oh,
come on, Harry.
England is hanging by the ropes.
Hanging on by a thread here,
Yeah, hanging on. Yeah, that's the final whistle.
It was a dull game anyway. So anyway, that's it. The TV's off. The TV's gone. Gents, just a quick reminder, please go over to Tactical Devils United. It's our second channel, our backup channel. Please subscribe. We need to.
You have to put it in the Jatsu every time.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah, but please do that. We'll co-stream again when we do our Tactical Devils show. But yeah, we'll put it in the chat. We'll get you subscribed. I think we've got 6 subscribers now, Jarvis.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. At least it's a start.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we could get, we'll just keep reminding people all the time.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is a quiet night. It's Friday night. There's never good numbers on YouTube. England is playing at the same time. Yeah, my favorite YouTuber, Mr. Pig, is doing a watch along. So
is he? You can join?
Yes. No. He never collaborates. He makes things by himself. So.
Yes, he does, doesn't he? I keep
forgetting. Yeah. But you know, he's almost like a stand-up comedian. I wouldn't even had that chance to keep up with him anyway. So
no. Hey, check this out. I've been everywhere this week. You know, Laser Tools. I'm sure.
Oh, Laser.
Yeah, Laser Tools 50th anniversary. They gave me this.
Wow. And all you got was this mug. What was a mug?
No, well, a mug for a mug. Correct. No, they gave me tons of stuff. They do. Every time I go somewhere, I just get given loads of gear. I don't know what to do with half the time. But yeah, Laser Tools. I had a meeting with Delphi's European MD yesterday morning. That was quite interesting. So me and Jarvis, if you don't know, work in the same industry. Yeah, we travel in the same circles, don't we, pal?
We do. By the way, Ilish Shaban comes in and say, Winnie Jr., Mbappe, or Kane for him.
Harry Kane for me, Ilish Shaban. Harry Kane. I think he's had a stellar season.
Yeah. And also, Retro77 say, I'll laugh my head off if Saka wins. Me too.
For a retrograde, I think the whole world will laugh their head off if Saka wins. Honestly, I really do. So, but Yamal or Kane seems to be the conversation. You mean Yamal or Kane? That seems to be the two in the conversation. Yeah.
Although I never cared about the Ballon d'Or, to be honest.
Nobody does. Nobody does. I don't know why. I asked. I saw something the other day about it, so I just thought, I wonder what your thoughts were. I don't think the Ballon d'Or is anything to write home about either.
But it's just a popularity contest at the end of the day.
And all the journos push it through to whoever they like anyway, don't they? Because it's journalists that do it, so they just push it through to whoever they like. So one of those. But yeah, I'm going with that. FIFA want Vinny Jr.'s been crying ever since he lost it that year, hasn't he? So
yeah.
Maybe they'll push it to Vinny. You might be right.
For me, I think football is a team sport, and none of these great players would have won it without anyone else on the pitch.
Which is why I don't agree with assists.
Yeah, in a way, you're right.
You got to get the ball to him somehow. Because football dictates that's what you have to do. So why isn't assist? This is one of them things, isn't it? But anyway.
Yes, guys. I think it's time to wrap it up. We have been watching Netherlands against Norway. We saw the Dutch team won against Norway 2-1, and we caught the last, I would say, 10 minutes of the England game against Uruguay, and it was a draw 1-1. So, guys, the Tactical Devils, we have been on a little sabbatical. We haven't been doing anything for a week and a half, but we will be back to the regular schedule. Or will we? Because the Easter is coming up.
Let's have a look. We're back Monday, aren't we?
We are back Monday. Yeah, 100%.
When do you play next?
Yeah, we are. It's Easter holidays. So
we're back Monday, and then we could do a.
If there's a lot of news this weekend, maybe we will do a weekend wrap-up show on Sunday night.
See what comes through over the weekend.
Yeah.
But if not, we could do Monday, Tuesday, and then we could do either Thursday or Friday, dependent on our schedules.
I think Thursday and Friday will be difficult.
Might be, won't it? Yeah, because
it's Easter. I will probably be in a cabin up in the hills.
Yes. No. Thinking about it, I'll get shot on. Yeah.
Okay. So.
We're 100% back Monday. We'll do Tuesday, and we might do Sunday, depending if something happens.
Yeah. So all you have to do is just Oliver Kahn. Well, great goalkeeper, by the way.
What a great goalkeeper, yeah.
Yeah. But I was just saying, Stu, press that bell notification and you will know when we go live. And sometimes just check into the Tactical Devils, because you got to keep those algorithms going and all of this, because that's how the world works. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Ilish Shaban, Retro77, Historians, his store Lens Gang 19. Big up. I want to thank Romano for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Roshi. You are a legend. And the rest of you guys for coming in with comments and keeping the live chat alive. We wouldn't have done this without you. I would be sitting here by myself, not saying anything. Who else do we have? We have Mick with all his comments. We have Adam Partridge coming in. Big up, Adam. The Bootinator, Trev, all of you guys. Hoop Holland coming in. Hoop. Big up, guys. So big up, and Stu and I will be back the next time. So everybody have a good one, and we will see you on the next. Bye.
Bye.